Welcome to this week's edition of Inside the 18, presented by US Cellular, here on location at Dick DeLess Stadium, here with head coach Marlon LeBlanc. Coach, you just played to a scoreless draw, your first draw of the season against Monmouth. What were they able to do today to kind of hold you guys at bay?
We were the aggressor today, and I think Monmouth were happy being compact, counterattacking. And to be, truth be told, we were just kind of wasteful in the final third today. And not for lack of creating chances. We got behind them. We created some good chances, but we just failed to finish tonight.
Let's talk about Friday night, a more positive result. You beat Wright State 4-1. You had 3 different guys score. Talk about that offensive output.
Yeah, I think we know we can go forward. We know we can create chances. We know we can score goals. Against Wright State, we were clicking on all cylinders, and some days everything just seems to hit the back of the net, and that was probably one of those days for us.
Let's talk about before the game. You unselfishly said that you were going to donate $1 for every person that came to the game. The weather was kind of crappy, but you did such a selfless thing to help raise money for the victims of Hurricane Harvey in Texas. Why do that, and how much money did you end up raising?
The weather really put a damper on it, but it was nothing like the weather that they've seen down in Houston, Texas. We did it because we've got some good kids, and we've got some good kids from that area, both on the men's and the women's team, and I thought it was the right thing for us to do because it was the easy thing for me to do. And you know what? We ended up with 650 people here, but I ended up deciding to double it, so we're going to give $1,300 to the cause. Out
of your own wallet. That is so generous of you. Very quickly, you guys have UCF this Saturday night after the football game. What are you expecting out of them?
They're going to be a very tough nut to crack, and we're going to have to really get after them right from the start of the game.
All right, 7 o'clock Saturday night right here at Dick DeLess Stadium. Coach, thanks so much and good luck. Head women's coach Nikki Izzo-Brown joining me now. It was the game 2 of the doubleheader here on Labor Day. Wright State, you really dominated this game. It came down to 2 penalty kicks, which gave you the 2-0 win. Talk about this game dominating, but really coming down to penalty kicks of all things.
Yeah, we had 12 corner kicks and just could not find the back of the net. We weren't sharp, and that's something we got to be better at with top 10 Duke coming to town, and we got to execute around the net. But I'll take that win, and coming off that big win against Penn State, that emotional roller coaster was tough.
Yeah, and that was a great win, a 2-1 win over Penn State Saturday night. That was such a good win for this program. Another top-ranked team comes in here. You guys put them away. What does that do for your girls' confidence and just moving forward?
Yeah, it was huge to beat the #1 team in the country. We did it a few years ago beating Stanford, but to beat them at home and for them to be #1, it was huge confidence. We were disappointed with Virginia, so to come in and do that with Penn State was huge.
And that was the first time you guys have knocked off a #1 team here in Morgantown. I know the fans were behind you all the way.
Fans are awesome, so thank you, Mountaineer Nation.
And another huge game coming up this Friday night, Duke. It's a rematch of the Elite 8 from last year. You knocked them off to continue on down to the finals. Just talk about what a tough game this is going to be. You can't go off what happened last year.
Yeah, I know emotionally the Blue Devils are going to come at us and take it to us, but it's going to be a huge game. So come on out, cheer us on. It's going to be a huge battle.
Talk about just the wealth of scoring so far this season. It's not really coming down to 1 or 2 girls. You're having a lot of girls that are really out there, getting the ball in the net.
There's a lot of parity, and to scout us and to kind of deal with what we've been able to do would be pretty hard. So I'm pleased with where all the scoring's coming from.
All right, Duke, 7 o'clock Friday night here at Dick DeLess Stadium. Coach, good luck. Go get him again.
Thank you.
All right, thank you for joining us on this week's edition of Inside the 18, presented by US Cellular.